Hey, it's Danny here in the building. Just wanted to share something important when it comes to, really building your coaching business correctly and having, all the pieces of the puzzle in place. And a lot of people, they build their businesses without having some really important things, in place. And we're going to discuss this today. I'm going to walk you through the four pillars that I believe, every coach needs to have in place. And this is extremely important, right? So let's pull out the whiteboard and then I want to go over this together. All right. So pillar one, I want to talk about the first pillar, which is your identity, right? Your 10K to 30K per month identity. And this is extremely important. A lot of people, they just jump into strategies and just like trying to get the business and get clients now, but they miss out on the most important thing, which is actually your identity. So if you're trying to build a 10K to 30K per month plus coaching business, but you can't keep making decisions from the 2K to 3K per month version of you, right? It's just not going to work. It's like you can't make if you want to make 10K per month or five-figure month, then you have to be making five-figure month decisions. It's all energy, right? So your identity is going to influence your conviction, your confidence in your offers, and how you can actually start signing clients and attracting clients. And this influences your what you're going to be charging, the kind of clients you're going to be attracting, how you'll be taking certain action steps, and when go your way, how would you respond with these, how you're going to be reacting, right? So once the identity is locked in, then everything is going to fall into place. And this is the first thing that I help clients with is actually the identity, right? We don't skip this. This is something that not everybody knows all about. I've even had some seven-figure earners come to me for identity work. So it's amazing to see a lot of people, they want to get to different levels. But this is an area where I've really heavily invested in on right over the years. So that's the first part there. We've got to have that. Second pillar is the premium offer. So we need to have a premium offer in place first. Just want to explain this to you as you see this chart. It's actually most coaches, right? They just chase certifications, they just chase more validation, they need to get perfection, they need to get more experience. It's amazing, right? And all you need to have is a clear offer where somebody can understand it in 30 seconds. And this is what it is, right? So it simply comes down to really who you help, what problem do you solve, what's the transformation and the end outcome? Is it strong enough to match your 5K offer, your 10K offer, your 3K offer? All right. So the clearer your offer becomes, the easier it is for people to say yes. So even like I always say to all clients, even a teenager must understand your offer. If a teenager can't understand your offer, then it's difficult for anyone else to understand it. So got to have a premium offer presentation in place first. A lot of people they jump into content, traffic, leads. They don't even have the main thing done first, which is your premium offer. Once that's done, now you know which audience to build. Now you know which content to attract the client. Now you know the conversations that leads to the next steps. So that's the second part there. It's so important. A lot of when I speak to a lot of coaches and consultants, they have no clear premium offer. It's just all over the place. They think they need to make more modules, more videos, back office stuff, technical stuff. You actually don't need none of that stuff. Can you actually just solve that problem now? Even if it's like on a whiteboard like this, that's what it comes down to. Do you want to get paid now, or do you want to get paid months and months down the line, keep waiting and delaying, and keep saying to yourself, "Look, I'm taking my time with this." Like whenever 3 months have passed, you could have signed two, three clients at 5K and still had made an impact. So that's very important. And then let's move to pillar three, your client acquisition process. So you need to have a predictable way to attracting clients consistently. Let's say every month, if it's 3 to 5 per month, if it's at 2 to 5 to 10K, you do the math, 10 to 30K per month that you want to work towards. Then it's very important that you have a client acquisition process in place. How many conversations are you having? Do you have a pre-call page booked in? Actually, I have one in place. Does your process lead to booking calls and leading more towards the offers? That's so important, right? So, are you making an offer a day, five a week at least at the price point that you said that you want? So it's just something you need that has to flow every single day with the audience growing, with the content happening, people reaching out to you, or you now doing outreach, which is so important. Having this conversation that leads towards booking calls and appointments, right? So it's got to be flowing. A lot of people they don't stick to this long enough. They want something new. They're not patient enough, so they keep looking for new and more client acquisition processes. And literally, got to stick to one that even a mentor can teach you. That's very basic and simple. It just comes down to the foundations. So once you have a consistent acquisition process, you're not relying on hope. You're not relying on posting and hoping. You know your numbers now. You know what to hit. And distractions and shiny object syndrome does not distract you anymore because you have a client acquisition process. You can keep refining it and making it better. All right. Just for example, like I'm in LinkedIn now. I'm booking 3 to 5 calls a week from there, and I'm starting to attract some great premium clients and premium opportunities from there because I have a client acquisition process in place. I don't have to keep looking for something new, whatever it is. Apply the same thing that I've been doing in other ways over the years. Just a quick example there. Moving on to the last part, I think this is so important. A lot of coaches they think that they can just slam in testimonials, bit of like text testimonials. It does not even look real. But what really works the best is live demonstration. Most coaches they're really good at what they do. Maybe you're good at what you do, but this is what beats everything. It's can you actually map out and customize somebody's plan? Could you actually solve a problem then and then? Could you actually customize and personalize something for people where you're solving their problems in real life, right? So they can gain so much more clarity and confidence, and they see you as the one that can help them. This is going above and beyond testimonials. This is going above and beyond anything else. You're demonstrating live how you can solve a problem. You're giving them live insights and ideas, and demonstration it builds the fastest trust than simply just like making claims. Hey, I made this. Let me show you how to do this. I've got this client doing this. Anyone can talk, but not everyone can share, right? And the ones that can share are the ones that can start signing 5K clients, 10K clients because you're demonstrating live. And in your client's eye, you're the one for them, right? There will be no problem for them to hand you over 5 to 10K if you can show them live demonstration, right? So yeah, those are the 4 pillars there. Hope this gives some clarity. It comes down to your identity. We can't skip that. Then your offer, then your client acquisition process, and can you actually demonstrate live on how you can solve the problem? And this is where signing premium clients become a lot more predictable because now you have all these pillars in place where most people they don't. And yeah, I think this is so important. Look, if you're an experienced coach and you feel like one of these pillars are missing right now in your business and you need some clarity in this area, then yeah, send me a DM that Danny, look, I'd love to get some clarity around my client acquisition process, or maybe simply hit the link below, booking a session with me, and we can definitely see how I can help you apply this to your current business right now and map out what the next step looks like for you in your business. Other than that, have an amazing one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.